Have you ever woken up and felt that familiar wave of pain wash over you and thought, oh, not today. I can't do another day like that. I see you, and I want you to know while this morning feels heavy, we're going to work together to find some light. Because sometimes the hardest battle isn't just the physical pain, it's finding the strength to face another day when your body seems to be working against you. Greetings. It's nice to see you again. For those new here, you're very welcome. Living with chronic pain isn't just about managing physical sensations, it's about navigating an emotional roller coaster that can start the moment we open our eyes. The weight of knowing what lies ahead can feel overwhelming, but here's what I've learned. While we can't always control the pain, we can build a toolkit of gentle strategies to lift our spirits, even on the toughest mornings. Think of these strategies as small flames of hope. Individually, they might seem modest, but together they can light up even the darkest days. Let's start with something I call the 3 breaths of acknowledgement. Right now, wherever you are, take your first breath. Acknowledge your pain without judgment. It's here and it's okay. Feel the weight of it, but don't let it define you. Second breath. Send yourself compassion. You're dealing with something difficult and you deserve gentleness. Imagine wrapping yourself in understanding. The third breath, imagine just one small thing that could bring you comfort today. It doesn't need to be grand. Maybe something like it's the taste of your morning tea or the softness of your pet's fur. Now let's explore practical strategies that don't require much energy but can shift your emotional landscape. The first one is the comfort cocoon. Start by making your immediate environment a little softer. Maybe it's pulling up your coziest blanket, turning on gentle music, or diffusing a calming scent. Create a space that feels like a gentle hug. Consider keeping a comfort basket nearby with items that soothe your senses, perhaps a soft eye pillow, your favorite hand cream, or headphones loaded with peaceful sounds. Another strategy to consider is the connection lifeline. When the weight feels too heavy, reach out, even if it's just sending a text to a friend saying, tough morning, could use some encouragement. You'd be surprised how many people want to send you a virtual hug. Consider joining online support groups where others understand your journey. Sometimes just knowing you're not alone can lift the heaviest of spirits. Another valuable action is the tiny victories approach. Set one small, achievable goal. Maybe today it's just enjoying a warm drink mindfully or sitting by a window for 5 minutes to feel the sunlight. These aren't just activities, they're anchors for your spirit. Keep a victory journal where you note these small wins. On particularly difficult days, reading through past victories can remind you of your resilience. Speaking of mindful moments, sometimes when pain feels overwhelming, we need to gently guide our attention elsewhere. This brings us to a technique called the sensory shift that can help you shift your focus while honoring where you are right now. When pain dominates your awareness, try the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 grounding technique. Find 5 things you can see, 4 things you can touch, 3 things you can hear, 2 things you can smell, and 1 thing you can taste. This gentle exercise helps redirect your focus and can provide brief relief from pain centered thinking. This practice of mindful observation often reveals something beautiful. Even in our most challenging moments, there are small pockets of peace waiting to be discovered, which brings us to what I like to call the window method. When pain clouds your view, try to find one small window of light. Maybe it's watching your pet sleep peacefully, hearing birds outside, or feeling the softness of your favorite sweater. These moments might seem tiny, but they're powerful mood lifters. I like to think of them as collecting diamonds. Each small moment of peace or joy is precious and worth noticing. One final activity to consider is the gentle movement option. If your body allows, consider very gentle stretches or movements that feel nurturing. This isn't about exercise. It's about having a conversation with your body that's built on kindness. Maybe it's simply wiggling your fingers and toes or doing small circles with your shoulders like this. Remember, the goal isn't to push through pain, but to find movements that feel supportive. Let this truth sink in deeply into your heart. Your worth isn't measured by your productivity on high pain days. Some days existing is enough. Some days taking care of yourself is the most important achievement. You're not failing when you need to rest. You're listening to your body's wisdom. Know that you're part of a community of warriors who understand this journey. Every person dealing with chronic pain has days like this, and every one of them has found their own small ways to cope. Your strategies might look different from others, and that's perfectly fine. What matters is finding what works for you. Before we part, take one more deep breath with me. Feel the air fill your lungs. As you exhale, remember you have tools, you have strength, and most importantly, you have permission to take this day at your own pace. Your pain may be part of your story, but it's not the whole story. You're also made of courage, resilience, and the ability to find light even on the darkest day. Even moments you choose to be gentle with yourself are victories. Every time you reach for one of these tools instead of giving in to despair, you're winning. Remember, tomorrow might be different, but right now you're doing exactly what you need to do, taking care of yourself one moment at a time. Thank you for sharing this time with me. Until we meet again, be gentle with yourself. Your journey matters, your feelings matter, and most importantly, you matter. So it's bye for now, and I'm wishing you a comfortable week.